Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, let's get straight to it. So I've seen a lot of kickback from Anthony Joshua not getting in the ring last night to do the face-off with Tyson Fury after he beat Makhmudov at Spurs Stadium. Now, I believe he was perfectly in the right and well within his rights to not get in that ring and do that face-off, and I'm going to tell you why. So, number one, the fight isn't announced. There's no need to do a face-off and start off the press tour, so to speak, for a fight that isn't even announced. It's unnecessary. There's no date, there's no venue, purses haven't been negotiated. The fight itself is literally in the email conversational stage. If we're led to believe, if what we're led to believe is true regarding emails back and forth between Hearn and Turkey, etc., etc., it's not even been negotiated. It's not even been signed, anything like that. So there's no need to do a face-off for a fight that isn't confirmed. Number two, he's shown Tyson Fury and Turkey Al Sheikh that you're not the boss. You might be banding about all this money. We might have had some great fights over the last 2 years, however long it's been since Turkey Al Sheikh took an interest in boxing. We've had Beterbiev versus Bivol twice. We've had Furyusic twice. We've had some good fights on the back of the Saudi investment, but I do believe the Saudi investment moving forward is going to be bad for boxing. The announcement of Zuffa and Dana White getting involved with regards to the UFC pay grade, etc. That's probably a conversation for another video that we can debate another time in the comments, etc. But I do believe that AJ has shown Turkey that you basically you don't tell me what to do. I will get in the ring and do a face-off for a fight when I want to get in the ring and do a face-off, not because you're banding a checkbook about. That's regardless of the fact that AJ is set with generational wealth for decades to come, decades and decades to come. His great grandkids are going to be able to live off the money that he's made on the back of his career. So, what does he need to do? What anybody else says? Number three, Anthony Joshua's options. He has more options. He's coming off the back of a win. Granted, it was against Jake Paul, did us all a favour in splattering Jake Paul all over the ring. But he's coming off the back of a win on a massive platform, against a massive name. Terrible boxer, but he's a massive name. That's what matters when you're in the AJ kind of business, the commerciality and, the fiscal valuation of the fight. So he's coming off the back of a big win against Jake Paul. So he has options. Fury has said himself in the post-fight press conference, if it's not AJ, I'm not interested. So he has the options to fight other people. He has the options he could go in with the winner of Wardley Dubois because he's such a big name and Hearn is such a powerful name at the table. He's got all them options. I've seen Nick Pete and Adam Catterall on Fight Disciples saying that AJ should have done it, AJ should have done it. Now, this isn't a slight on them. I love the Fight Disciples. They're one of my favourite podcasts. I genuinely love them. I pay for their Patreon. I subscribe every month. I love the content. But I do believe that not so much the wrong, but the difference of opinion with regards to whether AJ should have done the face-off or not is, a difference of opinion is healthy. We can both, but I don't think it matters. And number four, that fight doesn't need any more build-up than it's already had. It's been brewing since Fury came back in, was it early 2018 when he fought Seferi? That's been brewing since then. So we're now 2026. It's been brewing for the best part of a decade. So, like I've just said in a Facebook post or a Facebook comment to someone, you could announce that fight today for next weekend and it'd still sell exactly the same. It doesn't need an awkward, generic, silly build-up. It doesn't need. We both know what we know now as boxing fans what both them characters are about. Fury's brash, he's loud. Fury's AJ's quiet. He kind of sits in solitary a lot and ponders, and he speaks in riddles a little bit. But we know what the fighters are about. We know how they fight. We know the backstory. We know it all. So we don't necessarily need that massive build-up. On a personal note, I don't care if the fight happens or not. I genuinely don't care. I think what I wanted to see and what I got as a fight fan was Fury versus Usyk, because it was the WBC, WBA, WBO, and IBF being amalgamated to make an undisputed champion. So I got that, and we got it twice. Luckily, Fury was conclusively beaten twice by arguably the best heavyweight of the last 50 years. So, like I say, I don't care if it happens or not. I genuinely don't. I just think I saw what I wanted. They are both now 6 or 7 years past the best. It'd be more of a nostalgia thing, in my opinion, even though they're both still active and they're not coming back as such. It'll just be like, oh, well, we might as well do it now because it should have happened in 2018, so we'll do it now. So we'll all cash out, etc. So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's all that is. It's not, there's no facts, there's no statistics to back that opinion up. It's just an opinion. I don't care if it happens or not. From a John point of view, I just don't care. So yeah, that was where I was up to. I just felt the need to do a video on that and see if anyone agrees with me or disagrees with me, or what's your thoughts on it. Should AJ have done the face off, or was he right to stand his ground and just sit ringside and let Fury and Makhmudov have their moment in the ring? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you like boxing content, if you like tutorials about how to be a better boxer, please hit like, please comment, please subscribe. Check out all my playlists, check out all my boxing trivia and stuff that I do on the channel. I'm really doing my best now. I'm working hard to try and grow this channel and grow this community. So hit like, hit comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, do you agree, do you disagree? Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.